Rebecca and Leela.
Thanks, Caitlin. My name's Rebecca. I am with an organization called AMAZEworks, and we provide anti-bias curricula, training, and consulting for schools, communities, and organizations. And I brought a friend with me today, and her name is Leela. Everyone say hello to Leela.
Hi,
There she is. Yeah. And Leela is very excited to meet all of you today. She really loves meeting new people, and she wants to share some things about herself and find out more about who you are, okay? And so one of the things Leela wanted to share with you is that she loves to draw and write cards. And she's very proud of herself because she's just learning how to write her name and how to write I love you. And she's wondering, she's wondering if any of you like to draw or write.
Oh, I love doing that.
You love doing that? What do you like to draw usually?
I really like to draw animals.
Animals. Do you have a favorite animal that you draw?
I like drawing bats a lot.
Really? Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Anyone else like to draw or write stories? You do?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you like to draw?
Unicorns and animals and humans and anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, well, she's loves making cards for her parents every day when they pick her up after school. So that's exciting. And speaking of her family, she wants to let you know that she is Indian American. So that means that her whole family is from the country of India, which is all the way across the other side of the world. She lives with her parents and her baby sister. And sometimes, even though she likes being a big sister, sometimes it's hard because her sister cries a lot at night. And that crying makes her wake up at night, and then sometimes she gets a little bit jealous of her sister because if her dad is reading her a story and the baby cries, guess what he has to do?
Leave the room and go check on the sister.
Yeah, he has to leave the room and check on the sister, and then she doesn't get to finish her story. So that gets a little frustrating for her sometimes. But the other thing about her family is that she has grandparents and aunts and cousins and uncles who live in India, and she gets to visit them once a year. So she loves going on an airplane, which is a long airplane ride, and she flies all the way across the world to India. And this year, she's going to stay for 3 whole months with her grandparents and her cousins and aunts and uncles with her mom and her sister. So she's very excited about that. Oh, and Leela would like to know if any of you have family who live far away.
I do.
You do? Where's your family live?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Do you get to see them very often?
No.
No. Oh, do they come visit, or you get to go visit them?
I get to both sometimes.
Both. Yeah. Do you fly on a plane to see them?
No.
No. How do you get there?
We drive.
You drive. Okay. And Caitlin, what were you going to say? You have family too?
Yes, I do, but they're not as far away as not very far away. It's about like 5 hours away. They live in North Dakota.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, great. Well, another favorite thing that Leela wants to share with you all is that her 2 favorite foods, okay? One of them is something I bet that you all like, which is fruit popsicles. Anyone like fruit popsicles, especially in the summertime? Yeah, you do, Noah? Oh, yeah. Well, Leela's mom makes them special for her. She makes them out of yogurt and mango, and then she freezes them, which is really a special treat. And then her other favorite food is an Indian food called chapatis. Anyone heard of chapatis?
No.
No. It's an Indian flatbread that her mom makes at home, which is really great. So those are her 2 favorite foods. Anyone guess what her favorite TV show is?
I don't know.
Yeah, her favorite TV show, guess what, is Sesame Street. Yeah. And the reason she likes Sesame Street so much is because there is a character on the show who is Hindi, and she's Hindi. I bet you wonder what that means, right? What does it mean to be Hindi? Well, Leela practices the religion of Hinduism. And so she thinks it's really cool to see somebody on TV who shares the same religion as she does. Yeah. Okay, Leela wants to share one more really special thing with you all today. Okay, and that is that Leela is transgender. And what that means is that Leela, when she was born, her parents and her doctors thought that she was a boy. And as she grew older, Leela felt inside that she was a girl. And she wanted everybody else around her to see her as a girl too. And this really confused her parents, who had always thought of her as a boy. But they loved her, they love her, and they really want her to be happy and to feel proud of who she is. And so they really supported her. And so how Leela changed how people saw her gender was that Leela changed her name to Leela, and she changed her hair and she changed her clothes. So that would tell people more that from looking at her that she was a girl, so that her insides matched her outside appearance. And nowadays, oh yes, Clara.
What was Leela's name before she changed it to Leela?
Oh, that's a really good question. You know what? A lot of transgender people don't really like to say what their old names were because they just want you to see them as who they are today. So Leela doesn't want to tell you her name because she just wants you to know her as Leela. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great question to go. Thank you. And so today, Leela makes choices about what she wears and what she likes to do based on how she feels inside and what she enjoys, just like the rest of us. Okay? All right. Well, Leela wants to thank you for listening to her story, and she enjoyed meeting you and getting to know everyone. Yeah, and there's also a lot of books. I would like everybody to know that there are so many great books that Amaze has that we provide to schools and to communities, and that you can just find in your library or your bookstore that talk about gender identity and can help you understand a little bit more about gender. All right, thank you so much for having me today. You say goodbye, Leela.
Bye, Leela.